Sons of King, Sons of King. Bless you, brother. King.
And what is our destiny? To be in this truth. Be in this truth and to make it to the end. As it is written, to finish the work. Like Yahushua said. Have finished the work. You know? The Apostle Paul said the same thing. Henceforth I know there's a crown of righteousness that is laid up for me. Okay, that is our destiny.
But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in that glory shall ye boast yourselves. For your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. For I the Lord love judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offering. And I will direct their work in truth. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them. And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed. I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my God. For he hath clothed me with the garments of salvation. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness, as a bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorneth herself with her jewels. For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causeth the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so the Lord God will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations.
Sons of King. Sons of King.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Makakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity if possible for wins. In the name of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Makakwadash, pushing to get up out and shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, and what I want to get into is the lesson, is going into nothing to look back to, rejoicing the fall of our enemy, and this lesson was inspired by 2 videos that I seen on the Brother Yaqua page, Hopeful Elect 3. And even, people in the world, all right, have a certain feeling about what's going on today. So how much more us, as we're instructed in the scriptures to be in a particular spirit, especially as men, all right, on the front line, all right, men that believe, okay, because the Lord has called his sons, okay, to lead this world behind, okay. He has called his people in these latter days, okay, because there's going to be, certain families, delivered, okay. So the Lord has called out unto the hopeful elect, there's a predestined elect that the Lord has called out unto to lead this world behind, beginning, with his men, beginning with, the prophets, setting the tone, setting the example, and we're following the example of Yahweh Shai. Okay, matter of fact, let's get into Yahweh Shai. Okay, because we're following his example that he left, his teachings, his mindset he was pushing, to men that wanted to follow him. Okay, and that mindset was adopted by the apostles. Okay, and it was taught amongst the churches. Okay, when it came into how we should be. All right, this book of Luke chapter 9 verse 57 says, and it came to pass that as they went into the way, a certain man said unto him, Lord, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. So it's a man, requesting, okay, to follow Yahushua. All right, and this is Yahushua's response. And Yahushua said unto him, foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head. Okay, so he's letting Jake know, like, this is nothing glamorous. I know you probably heard about the miracles. You heard about, me being sharp, with the precepts. Okay, so you heard about, fame, from the miracles, but this ain't no glamorous thing. What we're a part of is not meant to be glamorous. Okay, prophets live a rugged life. You see, prophets, the Heavenly Father, some brothers more than others, but the prophets live rugged lives, man. Okay, so this is not for the glamour. If you're here for the glamour, you're here for the wrong reason. So y'all try to let them know, like, look, this ain't what you think it is, man. Only you have a certain dwelling place. I'm out here. You see, so Yahushua, he was out with it, man. Because he didn't have a life, an established life in this world. Okay, now we know, every brother, it's not meant for every brother to be on that type of time, because Yahushua had the highest responsibility, so he had to deny, his life more than anyone. Okay, but there's particular requirements, for each, brother in the truth, that we have to deny ourselves, man. That we have to deny ourselves and tap into the assignment. Verse 59, and he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go bury my father. Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury the dead, but go down and preach the kingdom of the Most High. So Yahushua told this other Jake, they requested to follow him, and he said, look, let me go bury my father. Okay? And Yahushua told him, well, let the dead bury the dead. Okay? Let the spiritual dead handle the affairs of the spiritual dead. Okay? You go handle the business of the kingdom. You see, we've been put on task, all right, for the business of the kingdom. Okay? Which has us out of pocket most of the time. All right? And I say everybody's situation different, every brother, a brother's situation ain't gonna be identical. Okay? But the Yahushua, especially as we get closer and closer to the end, man, when we're on assignment for the kingdom, man, we're tasked to preach a kingdom to come. That's more important than anything, man. Okay? So the affairs of the dead, hey, let the spiritually dead handle the affairs of the spiritually dead, man. Okay? It was bigger than just this funeral. You see? Somebody, simple and, the Western mindset, man, you can go to a daddy's funeral. It was bigger than that. It was a mindset being pushed. Okay? Look at why he said, let the dead bury the dead. Here it is, you're requesting to follow me. All right, Yahushua is like, you're requesting to follow me, and I'm telling you, go preach a kingdom. And you telling me what you got to do. Well, nigga, you serious or not? You see? And Yahushua ain't taking nothing less than everything, man. Okay? Yahushua ain't taking nothing less than us being all in, man. Okay? Everybody got their own, thing. They got a certain obligation they got in this world. Okay? But to get to the time, man, where the Lord, Yahweh Shai requires sacrifice, man. Every so often. It's not a one-time thing. You know? It's a continuation that every now and then, the Lord requires to sacrifice something. You know, either to scale back on something or cut it loose altogether, man. Okay? And it says, verse 61, it says, and another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at my home, at my house. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. You see, and who we were in this world, who we were to our family, these things begin to change. You know, these things begin to change. They have to. Because if we really follow Yahweh, man, it requires change. Okay, it requires reprioritizing, man. You know, and still trying to, be that old man and play that character for the family, and I'm talking about your, because your immediate family there. But even with them, the role you have with your immediate family, these things begin to change, man. Because our priorities change. So, but trying to be, you might you might have certain responsibilities. Okay. Certain expectations people had of you. Okay. Well, we serve Yahweh Shai, man. We can't hold up everything, man. Some gotta give, as they say, man. Things begin to give. Okay, but Yahweh Shai is non-negotiable, man. So when you go here, this mindset you see is picked up when you go to the Apostle Paul. Oh yeah. Go from Philippians 3, I want to say. All right, this Philippians 3 and 13. It says, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. Okay? So Apostle Paul, like, look, I don't move like I've already made it, like I'm guaranteed to be of the elect. Okay? But this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind. Okay? The things of this world, man. The things of this age, man. You see? Those things that are behind, they're behind for a reason. Okay? The Lord dealing with his sons. Okay? And we should really show appreciation for that. Because the Lord is dealing with his sons again, man, through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai. So we're reaching forth unto those things which are before, man. It's a whole new age coming, man. Hey, the Lord is transitioning kingdoms as we speak. Esau, Esau is being turned into a caveman right before us, man. Right before our very eyes, this nigga is being turned back into a caveman. You really look at this nigga. The Lord got this nigga turned into a caveman. I'm looking at this nigga. Esau losing it, man. Okay, the Lord removing this nigga out of here, man. Okay? The Lord is packing this nigga up, man. And the Lord got his sons being conditioned to be joint heirs, man. That's what we're looking forward to, man. We're reaching forth, man. Okay? As we follow Yahweh Shai, man, it should be steady, a steady incline in the spirit, man. A steady incline in Yahweh Shai. Okay? Verse 14 says, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Yeah, so we press toward the mark. We're pressing, man. We're pushing for this thing. That's a matter of fact. I ain't looked up in a while. We shouldn't have changed it, but you go into the WordPress. Wow, man, to be a joint heir with Yahweh Shai, man, that's forever. That's forever, man. So let's go to this WordPress. press you. All right, and the Greek is
Strong's G 1377. Dioko.
the yoke. All right, it says to make, to run, or flee, to put to flight. All right, there we go. It says to press on figuratively, of one who in a race runs swiftly to reach the goal, to pursue in a hostile manner. To pursue in a hostile manner. You know, being fervent in this thing, man. You know, showing a constant appreciation for what Yahweh Shai did, man. You know, Yahweh Shai gave us the opportunity to be reconciled as the sons of God. You know, and this opportunity has been open, man. How much should we prioritize it, man? Okay? How much should this thing take priority over everything, man? To the point to where, hey, like you said, some things, you know, you get scaled back, and some things get cut off all the way. Okay? And there's a constant, you know, reassessing ourselves in the spirit to seeing what we can do more. You know? What we can do more. How can we be more about Yahweh Shai? Okay? So let's go from there. I want to play the video. But let me get one more by the Apostle Paul. Well, I'll play the video first. I'll come back with it. Yeah, so let's play this quick clip. And I'm thinking, well, Jake got this mindset in the world. How much more should we? Well, we got to look forward to. See, Jake had this mindset in the world just based on being frustrated, okay, and coming to realizations concerning, all right, this society, man, especially for the Israelite man. You know, we ain't got nothing here, man. You know, ain't nothing here for us, man. This was never our rest. You know, it was never meant for us to be comfortable. You know, kick it. All right. This place. This is the age of the wicked. Okay. Any Israelite man with any type of morals, man, this ain't the place, man. Heterosexual Israelite man with any type of standard, this ain't the place, man. Okay. So let's play a little bit of this.
Hey, you cannot get too attached to nothing in this fake ass world, bro. Real shit. You cannot get too attached. And you cannot be scared to lose anything in this fake ass world, bro. Like, nothing lasts forever in this fake ass world, bro. Nothing is guaranteed with fucking death in this fake ass world, bro. Real shit. Y'all be running around this motherfucker scared to lose people. Scared to rub people the wrong way. Scared to understand the truth about the fucking world. Scared to live in y'all fucking truth, bro. Fuck this shit, man. Like, nothing lasts forever, bro. You can be on your fucking job 10 fucking years. And then they 11 year come, them bitches can fire you. If they want to let your ass go, they can let your ass go, bro. Like, you can be in a fucking relationship for 10, 15 years, bro. That 16 year come, a motherfucker can wake up right on side of you in bed and tell you your ass they don't want to do the relationship no more, bro. Like, you cannot get too attached to shit in this fake ass world, bro. Like, you can literally raise kids for 18 years, and them motherfuckers will literally grow up and if they choose to say fuck you as a parent, they can say fuck you, bro. Like, you cannot get too attached to nothing in this fake ass world. Nothing, bro.
You see? And, you know, more than likely, you know, Jake went through a few things and came to the realization that shit, you know, there's nothing, you know, there ain't nothing real. You know, this is an age where ain't nothing real, man. You know, there's no guarantees. Okay. That's why Howard Shaw said, well, lay your treasures in heaven, you know, because you can tell a little working Jake, like it sound like he in the truck, seemed like he had the work vest on, you know, but sound like he in a big rig. But yeah, man, I'm telling, you know, just Jake going through his day to day, where he come to the realization, you know, trying to treasure something in this world is pointless, man. You know, and just like the brother Yaquab, he put the title on that clip, you know, nothing to lose, everything to gain, because we got nothing to lose. You know, we got nothing, and that's why when you go here, the Spirit had me to wait to bring this out. I think, matter of fact, I think it's the same chapter, just a few verses above. I think Apostle Paul was in his bag on this chapter. This this is Philippians 3:7 said, but what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach. Yet doubtless I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushua Hamashiach, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahushua, man. So we lose something and gain Yahushua, it's a win. It don't matter what we lose, who we lose. If we lose something and someone and gain Yahushua, that's a win. Okay? That's a win. And that's how we, that's how we gotta move. That's how we gotta think, man. If we lose anything and gain Yahushua, man, that's a win. We up. You know? Yahushua still dealing, we up, and Yahushua. One thing about it, man, Big Brother don't have us out here just through, man. He don't have us just out here bad, man. He give us exactly what we need, man, to stay on assignment, man. He give us exactly what we need to stay on assignment, man. You know, when you look at it, man, Yahushua really give us abundance, man. I mean, you know, we got more than enough for the day. That's abundance, man. You know, Yahushua be having this men straight, man. He don't just be having us out here, you know, no welfare case, man. Okay, certain things that, you know, certain seasons we go through. Okay, but we're being tested, we're being built up, tried, you know. So he require us, you know, be isolated a little more, and you see, require us to, you know, be deprived of certain things, but at the same time, you know, those things that we're deprived of, that's refining us, man. You know, that's refining us, man. Okay, so as long as we got Yahushua, at the end of the day, we got Yahushua, man. We good, man. You know, Yahweh Shema shall take care of all our needs, man, even if you wants, man. You know, choosing Yahushua ain't never the bad option, man. In any situation, choosing Yahushua. You know, that's why we got to be, we got to guard our peace. We got to be, value your attention. Attention is heavy, brothers. You know, Satan loves to try to snatch your attention, snatch our attention, man. You know, guard your attention, guard your peace. You know, value your time. Okay, value the assignment that Yahushua got us on, man. Cause nobody else gonna value your peace, your time, and your assignment with Yahushua like you is, man. Okay, because they don't understand it. You know, so we got to be the ones that set, you know, boundaries, you know, for ourselves, man. You see, so let's go here and go to another clip. All right. And this for sure the spirit we should be in. You know, you go into this other clip. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
I can't possibly be the only one who's excited to watch the downfall of the American empire. I can't be the only one. And that fucking turd came out and said, please tax us. We want to give you 4-day work weeks and better pay. No, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Too late. You had your fucking chance. You had decades. Centuries to get your fucking shit straight. We don't want the old world back. Fuck you. It's time to watch all of this crumble into the sea. And I'm very excited about it. Because again, we don't want the old world back. That shit was garbage too. But at least you didn't take it too far back then. You knew your limits. You knew you couldn't boil the frog immediately. There were certain things that even you wouldn't fucking do. But that train has sailed. And now we see you for what you really are. So no. Too fucking late.
So how much more should we be in that spirit, man? As Lord, and we got front row seats. We got front row seats to Esau crashing out, man. Okay, the decision he's making, this man is crashing out, man. This man is tackier than he ever been. Okay, this nigga get tackier by the day. Okay, you can tell he's operating from desperation. Okay, prophecy on that nigga, man. Okay, so as we see these things, man, we should be rejoicing at this nigga fall, man. You know, this is what the good news is about, man. This is a major part of the good news is seeing our enemy fall, man. Okay, seeing our enemies catch hell, man. Okay, when you go to Psalms 58:10, it said, "The righteous shall rejoice when he see it." All right, the vengeance. You see that? You see that? The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, man. And that's victory, man. You know, because in the ancient world, when you go to war, you know, and you defeat, you know, the enemy on the battlefield, man, and you will literally walk through, you know, the blood of your enemies, man. All right, so this is symbolic of victory, man, washing the feet in the blood of the wicked, man, which means this nigga gonna be defeated, man. Yahushua come back with a slaughter, man. You know, Yahushua setting this nigga up for the slaughterhouse, man. Verse 11, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is the power that judges in the earth, man. Hey, the heavenly Father finna judge in the earth, man. This finna be a global judgment, man. And Esau finna get that work, man. Okay? Well, hey, Yahushua lining this nigga up, man. Okay? Got this nigga hardened. You know, this nigga wanna go to war with every goddamn body, man. Bet. You know? This nigga wanna try to undermine the Most High, try to establish a new world order before Yahushua return. Okay? Then he got in his mind that he gonna contest Yahushua when he come back. Nah, man. This place is over with, man. America is circling the drain, is getting faster. You know, all this shit finna fall, man. This is great. You know, this is goddamn great. All these niggas finna fall, man. Everything about, all right, this age. Okay, this is the age of Esau. All this finna be broken up, man. Okay, let's go here. Because even when we go to Revelation, what does it say? Revelation 18. Okay, what spirit should we be in? We seeing this nigga falling, man. All right, this Revelation 18:20. It said, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. Okay, the Most High has avenged us, all right, of her, which is America, man. Rejoice over her, man. Lord will, we're gonna be in no cherished, man, with Yahushua, rejoicing. Okay, seeing the lake of fire, man. America turned to a whole lake, man. Okay, and we're seeing this place fall. This place is falling, man. Okay, Esau, you know, like this global reset thing, nigga, this shit finna fall. You know, like Esau will see, I got this, and then we're gonna do that, and we got this, and then, you know, I'm gonna fake this, and then I'm gonna do that. You know, nigga, shit finna fall, man. Okay, that's why the scripture say that the he that sits in the heaven shall laugh. Okay, looking at your dumb ass trying to pull this off, man. Okay, this is humor to the Most High. All right, then he gonna once he get through laughing at your dumb ass, he gonna stop playing and get your ass out of here, man. Okay, so what does the scripture say? Let's go here. In 2 Peter 3:10, it said, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise." Okay, this is nuclear destruction. "And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up," man. Okay, so this is the climax of the destruction, man. Okay, and it's beautiful just to see this thing play out, just to see this place fall apart, man. The pride of this world being brought low. Okay, and it's beautiful to see this thing fall apart. Okay, it says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in holy conversation and godliness," man? So what manner of persons ought ye to be? What type of mindset should we be in, man? We should be rejoicing, man. You know, and the Lord is transitioning the kingdoms, man. Esau done. He reached his end. Okay, Esau, he on his last few steps. You know, he had a run. Okay, he prospered in his wickedness. He colonized the earth. Okay, he pulled off all type of schemes and scams. Okay, now he's on the last few steps of his run, man. You know, he's out of here, man. You know, so what manner of person are we to be? You see? So let's go here. You know, we got to end it with this one. You know, we got a grand finale of that thing. Let's go here. I believe that's yes, Sirach. Let's look at this Sirach verse 25, chapter 25. Yes, Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. It said, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. In the tent I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." You see? And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, man. Okay? And say he judged in his heart to be happy. Okay? So to be able to see and know and understand prophecy that we're seeing Esau, okay, fall from power. Okay? We're seeing this man fall from power. You see? And this man is in between, okay? Peace, man. This man is in between enjoying the earth, enjoying your family. Okay? This nigga's in the way, man. You see? The earth itself flourishing, man. This nigga's in the way, man, but this nigga's falling, man. And we're living to see it, man. We in it. Ain't no doubt. It's this lifetime, man. You know? So, yeah, that's the point. I leave it there. You know, the Lord will. All right, you brothers and you few sisters edified once again. Give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples for us, young brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the whole flock. Shalom.